What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot here, and I got something that has been out for about a year or some change, over a year, I think. And I just started seeing videos of this about a few months ago, and then I forgot about it because I kind of like, oh, this thing looks cool. Then I remembered one day, and I had about an extra $30 to spend. The price of this figure, I went to AliExpress, and I got one for $28. And yeah. Whew, I like this thing. Now, I'm not going to get Siege Commander Class Jetfire because there's no need for me to do that. I don't want to compare them because the Commander Class version is by itself. So I'm not going to transform the Commander Class and say, oh, it looks like it's bigger. We know that. It's way bigger. Okay, let's look a bit alone. But this is awesome. It's an oversized Iron Factory EX Cygnus, I think. With some few changes, minor changes here. So this is fourth party. This is the TNT-01 model. It doesn't really give a name. Some people call it Jetfire. Some people call it EX, giving it the name or borrowing the model number from the Iron Factory version. So with all that aside, let's start the review. This is the baggie with the stuff that comes in, but we're going to show all this off, and we're going to show off the actual figure in a minute. But I do want to admit, for $30, this $30, I say $30 is to round it out. So you might get it for cheaper. You never know, 25. Okay, and then shipping, $30, or maybe free shipping. Depends on where you go. It does come in a nice packaging. It's just strange how they get these. It's just nice packaging. And so basically, the boosters are here. The robot's here with the gun, and then you get the baggy parts in here. Very nice presentation. The instructions are on the nice paper. Yeah, nice paper. So you got all that out the way. And see what you're getting for $30. So that's the hell with it. Let's look at the figure. So this is Jetfire. This is it's basically Voyager class. It's a weird transformation, but it's a cool transformation. It doesn't do much. This is the gun, which doubles as a landing gear, and these are landing gears, of course. The legs slide in. The arms just peg onto here. These little landing rudders come off if you want to give them a more smoother look. There's a lot of folding, a lot of tricks. I like the tricks. The boosters here, I still haven't shown them off yet, but I will later on in the review. But he does look good, and here is the top of the jet, and the wings are kind of like Commander class. The wings are definitely. But this is more inspired by G1 Jetfire. What are we comparing him to? We're going to compare him to something from way back in 2008, technically 06, but the Japanese version did not drop until 8, and that is none other than, you should know this one, Henke, or change, Skyfire. It's actually Skyfire, not Jetfire. Now, this is the Henke version. Yes, it's called Skyfire, not Jetfire, because during Henke, he wanted to name everything on the Japanese side of things very, very close to G1 as possible. Now, you can also pick up a United version, but it's actually not labeled as United. You can pick up the Cybertron Con version, which these are chrome instead of the thrusters, and he has Decepticon tamples on the wings. Slightly variations in the paint job that I don't like on that version, because I don't like all the chrome that it had on the thrusters, because after a while they just, you don't want to deal with it. But out of United, in this version, I definitely go to Henke. The plastic quality is still up there, although lines cracking in certain areas, but I fixed that. But it's still just a nice plastic quality and heft. It's back when I used to make toys. This isn't that light. This isn't light, but it's not as heavy as this. And the plastic quality is not as, I guess you could say, sharp. When I say sharp, not sharp feeling, but just that real good quality plastic. It doesn't have that. But this is, this is a good comparison because they're pretty much the same size. Let's just take a look here so we can see from here they are pretty much identical, except this is just a little bit longer. From the back, of course, the thrusters are painted chrome, and these are black. The feet, of course, these look more like a Macross VF1. These are a mixture of Macross with a mixture of this version of Jetfire, as well as some of an idea of the Commander Jetfire. Yeah, the cockpit doesn't open up. Let's see. These thrusters do open up, and you can take them off if you want. So they basically fold out like this, and you can get this gun look. So you can actually get a gun like that, which is pretty cool. And it's got this nice clear plastic, so you can get longer guns just like on him. Now they don't slide, but they just unfurl, so you can get like a, get a strike Valkyrie thing going on. That's just being Do You Remember Love? And the same thing with him. You just fold these back, and then they just flip out. So, all right, we're back by YouTube Magic, and we got both of the guns spread out on the figure. Sorry, they had to. Anyway, it's something I had to do, and so got everything set up here. So we're gonna do some measurements real quick. So I'm gonna see how long this character is. And in jet mode with the guns extended, he is about 7 inches. So it's about the same size as the Voyager, but he's still small because so during the Chug era, as you well know, Starscream and all the rest of them were deluxes. This is why they're Voyagers. Now this is going to look out of place because I know some of y'all got your feelings. I don't understand why you get Starscream. All right. So pretty much in jet mode, Starscream kind of dwarfs him by a country mile because he is the correct size Voyager. He is an upscale version of a miniature Legend class figure. So we got the comparisons there. We look at the back here. We can see, just how they stack up against each other. So, I mean, if you're looking to have like a Jetfire that you can kind of throw in the mix that isn't, the Commander class, this one is a logical choice. Everything on this figure I like. It's that plastic quality is in that realm of, it reminds me of old 80s toys when they have like, knockoffs and things like that. But it's still good. It's still good. So we're going to fold these back because there is some other things that these do later on. And we're going to move these out the way. And we're going to show off the Gerwalk mode, if I can figure out and remember how to do it. So this has a Gerwalk mode, and because it has this crazy ab crunch. So first thing you want to do is unfurl the arms. And then you want to unfurl the legs, and you'll see there's some tabs back there. And I guess we're going to go ahead and fold up the feet. So we're going to be doing some transformations. So here are the feet right there. And this part right here, this little back piece, folds down and it has like a kind of like a double hinge thing. And then it just, not double hinge, but like a, it folds down 2 ways. So it folds and makes a heel. Same thing on this side. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to fold it down like a heel. Now we're going to take the gun out. Now, this is the only part of the figure I don't like. It's very hollow here, but that's because, again, I believe the toy that they KO'd, the third-party figure, is the same way. And so basically, you just kind of do like this. Fold these wheels down. And then just kind of put the legs out right here. And the legs just slide down like the old-school mechanism. And you pretty much have a Gerwalk mode. Hold on 1 second. We're going to open up the fist now. Also, these come off too. So they don't really spin. They're like hexagonal. And then the fists are under here, which the fists do come out. They have extra fists like pointing hands. Same thing on this side. Again, you see it's hexagonal. So you can't really turn it. So you have to take it off and put it back on, and then of course you lift these up, and the fists are like a peg joint. And basically he's in Gerwalk mode, and you can take the gun, and there's the landing gear right there. Pull it down. The gun is hollow too, but it's purposely hollow, so you can't just get in your feelings. And put the gun in, and there you go. You've got Gerwalk mode, which is pretty cool. a Gerwalk. And I think that's pretty nice if you ask me. I think I like that. I don't think the other one could do that, and if it did, I can't remember. So I mean, you can get this look. And also, let's show this off right now. So this is on a sliding mechanism, and you just lift it up, and it has like that special peg thing and stuff. So you actually can take it apart and just get like a regular. Now it's not perfect. Again, it's not perfect. You can get like a regular Gerwalky mode without the boosters on the back and everything like that, and the booster pack. You know, the wings do fold up and everything like that, and so you basically can just fold them. And then the way they sit on his chest, they look like that. And then the sliding mechanism, of course, when that slides down, that slides, you know, slides it up. So we're going to show that off in a minute. And so let's go ahead and get to robot mode. And I guess we can leave the gun in there. So I don't leave the gun in. So basically what you do, now we're going to lift this up so we can get the full suite. And then we're going to lift the arms out. And see how they hinge here, so that way when you lift them up, they will fold down that way. So your idea is to do the same thing, so that way you can see what's going on. Now, I'm going to fold up the nose cone. So one fold, then a second fold, and then boom, we have Jetfire. I mean Skyfire. I don't know, what do we call him here? So without the booster packs on, I just want to see how he looks without all of the booster stuff on real quick. This thing looks good. This thing looks golly. Yeah, every time I look at this thing, I go, this is tight. And you can see it here. It's just hollow back there. And that's not bad. I mean, for a toy that's going to be only $30, it's not a bad figure. Yeah, it's hollow. But it has screws. You can tighten things. You know, but it's not meant to look like this. And I know with these hanging off, they just look a little weird. So I'm going to take them off for a second and remove those. Then I'm going to put these back on. Of course, you can do that. And now we're going to slide this, you know, so you can see the transformation. Well, not transformation, but you can see what it does. I like to take this off. You can slide it down there. And then basically it pegs on, you know, it's got indentation. And then after that, voila. So what it would normally do if you didn't take it off is you can slide it down. Now I just want to do it. It was doing it before. So you can slide it down, then it slides up, and then it kind of pegs in place. So it'll peg in place, and let's get the head back up. And then the wings, and I probably shouldn't have done it beforehand, but you fold the wings here. So the wings fold here. You know, so you can get the double wing look. And then there's the other wing right there. So we're going to lift these up because the last time I did this, I broke the thing. And then just lift it up like that. And boom. Oh yeah, he look real nice right now. He look real nice. So we're going to pause for the cards. Oops. Does that a little bit, but not as much. We're going to pause for the cards. No, we're not going to pause for the cards. We're going to finish showing this off. So your articulation. Arms. Yeah, they do that little snap. They can 360, but they're blocked by the backpack. Head's on the ball joint. We make sure to snap that in place. And he does look up and down. A nice amount of movement. 360 all the way. Alrighty. And he does have a waist swivel. Alrighty. And of course, this is in the way. And these don't come off because they're one piece. But they do turn. I think they do. Or do they come off? Oh, yeah, these come off too. Oh, gee, yeah. Should have took them off. So I just want to show you, it does come off. And you can even get a more streamlined look if you want to. So for the sake of the video, I'm not going to because they're part of the transformation, but I don't care for the side runners. They just look weird sticking out. Like this looks more streamlined, but I guess to match the aesthetic of the arms, because he's got these cannon blasters on there. And just to take a quick peek at the head sculpt, it is very G1 accurate. The Autobot symbols actually came from the third-party company that sold me this, so that's a plus. And then we're going to look at some of the other accessories that it comes with. And I hope this isn't a screw thing. That would be crazy. Oh Lord, I broke the dang. Oh, who did this, man? Like literally, this will not open. Who? The hell with it. There you go. Not gonna worry about that. Looks like a drug bag anyway. I don't like those. So you get like a closed fist hand, as you can see here. Get an open hand, like he's reaching, grabbing. You get the, of course, the other grabbing hand, the other hand. So you basically be like, this is grabbing. And then you get the pointing finger hand, like, yo. It's like JoJo. Get the left fist. And then you get this cool Macross looking head. And this thing does look cool. Let's see if we can take this off, because I kind of might want to go at this head. Now, it's on a ball joint. Let's pray we... Let's see. Do you have to unscrew this? Let me see. Don't look like we have to. I mean... Okay, there it goes. You just kind of gotta... And we could put this on. Oh man, we gotta screw this on. Alright, pause for the cause. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Alright, we're back by YouTube magic, and I did put one of the hands in, and of course he has the gun. Now, he does a few other tricks. We're going to show him off, but let's get the height measurement done. In his A stance, he is approximately to the head about 6 inches. To the back cannon thruster things about a little over 7. And if we do a closed leg, that way we know he's even taller. He will be about 7.5, going close to 8 inches with these here. So, Voyager size all the way. In comparison, we have the Henkei Jetfire. Now, in order for Henkei Jetfire to stand up as much as we can, we have to rotate the guns here, and if we don't, he will fall. And sometimes he does have a tendency to fall when you have these out. And let me close these ends. And I also have on the helmets. So he's got the red visor like the VF1S. Well, he doesn't. I thought he had a red visor, but he doesn't. But I like the blue visor because it gives him more of a different look. So you can see them two side by side. They're pretty much the same size. And also, he can do what he does. Now, we're going to have to stand him up here because he is back heavy. But he also can do the same thing. And so we'll fold the wings down. Like I said, we lift these up. And then they have a bend that you can have. So you can give him that, you know, same look. Again, fold these out. Or you can just, it won't pop out. It just kind of do like that. And then you just fold out these guns. And he can also do the same thing. And he stands up well. Here's a few comparisons with some of the modern Transformers. So we'll get out Optimus Prime. Just so you can get an idea. He is pretty much the same size as Optimus, which that is pretty cool. And of course you have Jetfire here, this version of Skyfire. And so, yeah, they do look good. Let's get them up close. So if you're looking for something to match where Jetfire would be a Voyager, then I would go with that one. And then, of course, we will compare him with none other than Starscream. With coronation cap and gown on, because he just graduated back to having on his cap and gown. And Megatron has not shot him yet. Pathetic fools! I'm Starscream! You in that coronation outfit is a bad idea, but they're the same size. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is a stellar figure. So we're going to go into final thoughts and wrap this up greatly. All right. Here are my final thoughts. Overall, stellar figure, nice accessories, nice, easy, smooth transformation, nice height, looks great. Very good use of upscaling of a third-party mold, especially from the Legends line. I gotta say, if more people or more companies do an upscale of these legend class figures, boy, Chug is in trouble. So my final thoughts is if they actually get this figure, $30, you can't beat the price. I mean, if you go anyplace else to get it, you might pay a little more, a little less. AliExpress, what's the other one? I don't know the name of it. All the places. TF Safari, Show Z Store, all those places. I do believe they sell it for around the same price of about $20 to $30. Not bad at all for the price. I really do dig this figure. I wish I had known about him sooner, but I'm late to the party. And thank you for the seller for giving me these Autobot symbols. So again, I am done. I'm going to clean up and eat these hot dogs and some bees. This is Super Robot Ed, bringing you more news and reviews. Until then, we see you soon. Bye-bye.